Hey Fisheye friends, this video today could be like an hour-long video. We could go super deep, but we're gonna keep it super tight into something that's kind of complex, and we're gonna break it down into super easy terms, and that's customer acquisition cost. It's also known as CAC. You'll hear the term CAC, and it basically is asking you how effective are your marketing dollars at bringing customers into your business. There's a super simple formula that I'd like you guys to consider when trying to calculate how effective your marketing dollars are at bringing new customers in. And we're gonna just do simple third grade math. It's gonna be a division formula. At the top, I want you to put all of your costs associated to marketing. Now, a lot of organizations will calculate this in a ton of different ways. Sometimes it's just adding up how much am I paying my marketing team and how much are they spending in ad spend. Now, other organizations are gonna factor in, we wanna add in our marketing team, our marketing spend, we wanna factor in the cost of the equipment we purchase, we wanna factor in our sales team. Some companies will even take subdivisions of their office space and say, hey, we've got 900 square feet devoted to our sales and marketing team. We wanna factor that into the formula. But just to keep it super simple, let's go, how much are you paying your marketing team plus how much are you spending in terms of ad spend and promotional spend and marketing spend. Add those two together and that's gonna give us the marketing cost, top of the formula. Divide that by the number of new customers acquired. That's gonna give us a super simple formula. So let's say we've got a, let's do a candy store. I like candy. Hopefully my dentist isn't watching this. Let's say you spend $10,000 in a given month on your marketing. That pays your marketing person or marketing team. That gives them some ability to create content, some budget for creation, and some budget for ad placement. You spend $10,000. And let's say with that $10,000, you find that you were able to generate 1,000 new customers. Simple formula, right? 10,000 divided by 1,000, customer acquisition cost of 10, okay? Like I said, this video could go on and on, but just to keep it simple, I don't want to end it quite there because I think there's more nuance there than just understanding the cost of a customer, because not every single customer should be valued the same across every single industry, right? So if we're using the example of a candy store, we need to understand how much is that customer worth to me. Let's say we run through our POS system on site and figure out every single customer that comes in, every single transaction that we get at our store is an average of, let's say, $6. So every single person that comes into my store, I get $6 out of. Basic math would tell me that if I'm spending $10 to get a customer, but I'm only getting $6 for every transaction, theoretically, you're losing a delta there of $4 for every customer. So common knowledge, basic knowledge would tell you, hey, I'm spending too much on my marketing, I'm losing money. But there's an important thing called, you'll see this, you'll see LTV, you'll see CLV. Basically, it stands for customer lifetime value. How much is not just a transaction worth, but how much is that customer worth over the value of that customer? So the cost to acquire a new customer isn't just acquiring one transaction, it's acquiring the number of transactions in that person's life. So let's say when you bring a person into your candy store through effective marketing, you bring a brand new customer in, let's say they make an average of 3 visits into your location, okay? So you know your customer acquisition cost is 10. You know that you're basically spending, or you're getting about $6 in terms of a transaction, and that same person's coming roughly on an average of 3 times. This kind of changes the formula now, because your customer lifetime value now changes from $6, which was just a transaction, to that person spending $6 at an average of 3 visits. Your customer lifetime value is now $18. And I'll tell you what, if you're able to spend $10, put it into a machine, we'll call it the marketing machine, and you're able to spit out $18 on your customers, things are gonna look really good for your business. Now, there's obviously a lot more to figure out in terms of margin, in terms of how much net profit you're gaining on your actual sale of your product. You got a lot of overhead to cover. There's some more math and some more nuance to figure out, but this is just a quick and dirty simple formula for figuring out customer acquisition cost, figuring out the lifetime value of your customer, and figuring out whether or not your marketing dollars are doing what you need for your business. So that's all for today. Hopefully this was educational and helpful for you, and we will talk soon.